Are kids' foods better than old people foods?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
We like to think we're young at heart, but are we young at tongue?
That is an absolutely horrible way to tell people that we're gonna taste classic kids' foods up against classic old people food and decide which is better.
But it rhymes. Young at tongue.
Please don't say that again.
Tongue.
Let's just eat.
Okay, boys, each round you'll be tasting 2 dishes, one commonly preferred by kids and the other more often eaten by older folks. At the end, we'll see if your taste buds are young and fresh or old and dusty. Up first, you've got frosted mini wheats versus cream of wheat.
Old and dusty, that's what we're gonna be one day.
Yeah.
I wanna be dusty.
Good, I wanna be old. Because that means I made it. Kind of my thing there.
This is
A classic.
man, we had so many of these in our day. You don't keep these in your pantry anymore.
As much as I love it, but as much as you eat, I wonder who's had more.
Oh, clearly me.
Clearly you, even though I love it so much more than you. Even the food that I love the most,
I've had more
Rhett's
of.
eaten more of.
I would say that, what are you doing? Just take some.
No. I like to put 2 on the spoon
Well, you had to.
with the milk, and I also like for both of them to be
Why'd
sugar.
you go to my spot?
Listen to me, I'm teaching you something.
I'm not listening.
Sugar side down,
I've learned everything I need to know about frosted mini
2 on the
wheats.
spoon, and that way the sugar hits your tongue first.
That's one of the reasons I've eaten more than you, because you're arranging each pear every time you eat it.
The whole time I'm chewing, the sugar side stays down so that the sugar goes right into the tongue.
I wish we
My
had
young
a
tongue.
resident scientist who could prove to you that the sugar gets on my tongue just as much as it gets on your tongue. Indiscriminately. I'm doing this.
See, look.
Look.
Sugar side down.
It doesn't matter. Sugar side up. I'm chewing them. The sugar's now on my tongue. I
There's
taste
no
it.
way you're telling me that when I press the sugar surface down on my tongue, I'm not getting instantly more sugar than you are. I mean, there's no way around it.
No, I want to pay for a study, the University of Stanford. It's not Stanford University, it's different.
So you're gonna fund
Yeah.
a study.
Yes.
And I'm gonna have to eat a lot of
It's
frosted
an
mini wheats?
online school.
Yes.
I'm gonna get a scientist from there. Boy, that's really good.
I mean,
They also have a mascot. Do you see that? It's a little mini wheat.
that's new. I don't approve.
Do you see a wheat boy over there?
You don't need it. This is for men and women and old people of all types.
Okay.
This is nothing but milk and wheat.
It looks like grits.
Never had it before.
I'm sure we've had it on the show at some point. You know, we just don't remember because we're old and dusty.
It's like a very soft grit. It's a soft grit,
It's very grit-like, which leads me to think
but softer.
that I want to take it in a direction. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Okay, I said take it in a direction.
All right.
Get your old and dusty mind out of the old and dusty gutter.
It does say on the back that you need to wheat it up with
I want butter and cheese.
and bacon. So you treat it like grits. I don't hate it at all though.
It's not that bad like it is, and it's warm.
It's like eating warm pillow stuffing.
Yeah. Which side do you put down first?
Or you know if you dropped a diaper in water and then you microwaved it and scooped out the stuff, that's exactly the consistency.
I've done
of
that.
this.
It was part of my research adjunct with the University of Stanford. we looked into wet diapers.
It's not as bad as I
Surprised
thought
you
it
haven't
would
read
be.
about it.
And if we put,
I'm thinking about the
Butter.
fact that you can put stuff on this.
yeah, it's a blank canvas. It says
And you
it
can
right
make
there
it
on the back.
sweet.
Full
I've had
bowl,
so many of these.
blank canvas. All
Okay,
right.
you're each flagging your own favorite, but just for the sake of saying numbers, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going with my young,
I think I'm looking forward to a lot of that in my later days.
but I will also introduce this into my life.
Next up, we're going green. On Rhett's side is steamed broccoli with Velveeta cheese, and on Link's side is roasted broccoli.
We basically have broccoli with cheese and broccoli without cheese. Let's just be real here.
Well, this.
I know this is steamed,
Steamed,
and that's roasted, and it's got seasoning on
I
it.
feel like we should eat this first.
Okay.
You know. Now, I always try to pick out the smaller florets because these big ones here, I just don't love the stalk to floret ratio on a big one.
Well, you realize that a big one is just little ones put together.
Holy moly, look at that. I'm growing up.
Little ones are just...
I'm learning things. Never stop learning.
They fell off a big one.
No, I knew that. This is fine. It feels like I've decided to not have fries.
I will say, just word to the wise, if you've got roommates, let them know if you're making broccoli.
Ooh, let them
when
know.
you walk into a room,
Oh,
it has been proven by a University of Stanford study
that you funded?
it is indistinguishable to distinguish between cooked broccoli and farts. If you do not know,
It's indistinguishable to distinguish
it is
between?
indistinguishable
That's the science.
to distinguish between. My distinguished colleagues at the University of Stanford.
This takes me back to my mama doing this for me on a weekly basis. Trying to get them greens in my boy.
Did she put the Velveeta on?
She used sliced cheese unapologetically. Wapap, wapish, wapoosh.
American.
Yes, sir.
She's an American.
Yep, she's an American.
You're American mother.
Yeah.
Not the other one we don't talk about.
I don't know how to respond to that. Yes, and.
That's called creating lore.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about my Norwegian.
Your
mother.
Norwegian mother.
This is so good. It's so good, but I kind of feel like I could have just gotten fries.
What is Norwegian wood?
It is a Beatles song.
What is it? What is it referring to?
I don't know. He fell asleep in the bathtub, I think. Or something. He took a bath. She went to work.
And then woke up with...
Maybe. But she was at work by that point. She went to work. He took a bath. End of story. I think we should vote.
3, 2, 1.
You can't beat this.
But I never eat this.
You know what would be good, though? Taking roasted broccoli and then putting the cheese on it. Can you do that? That's what I'm doing when I get old.
When?
For the kids, you've got classic Chef Boyardee beef ravioli, and for the kids at heart, you've got lasagna.
I've always loved lasagna. It was one of my
always
favorite
loved
foods as a kid.
I agree with that.
It's like cake, but pasta. It's a pasta cake.
And I think I'm going to continue to enjoy ravioli as I get older. But not necessarily from the chef.
There's an adult ravioli. You can get like some lobster or crab in there, and you can get a little truffle. If you don't watch out, it'll turn into gnocchi. It won't, but I've said a bunch of things out of pocket each round about the food. Do you want to say something out of pocket?
I know, I only speak scientifically.
Okay.
See, I was going to say that my studies
Say it.
show that you're not supposed to pierce it. You've already pierced it.
Oh, not only.
So, again, my studies show that you're supposed to use a spoon for ravioli, and you are not supposed to bite half of it and then look at it. You're supposed to bite the whole thing and eat it together.
Oh, I don't do that. You think I do that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you've let flavor out. Flavor has escaped into the atmosphere. I scientifically am getting more flavor because of the way that I'm doing this. And also, I like to take it and turn it upside down.
Look at him trying to go out of pocket on me.
Man,
You turn it upside down?
Because gravity. See, if I go like this, there's a spoon in between my tongue and gravity.
That's good thinking.
And if I go like this, gravity it's almost like I'm eating it in space. I'm eating it in a zero gravity.
It's easier to
experience.
eat.
Yeah.
But you've missed the boat on this one. Whoa. You're a hump.
Oh God, are you gonna take it apart in your mouth?
No, too late. But I took it apart in my mouth
For what reason?
so that my tongue can go in between the two pasta sheets and scoop out all of the meat.
Hold on, is this something you actually do?
Are you whispering? We cutting this out?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell your Norwegian mom about this.
I'll do in my hand what I do in my mouth. You want to see it?
All right.
right.
Look away, please.
Because look at that beautiful meat packet.
Are you being honest right now?
Look at that.
You really do this?
It's just fun.
I was just trying to invent some stuff.
It's a kid thing to do.
I was just making stuff. No kid does that. Yeah, I do in the comments. Yes, I do that.
And I'm gonna tell you, that meat packet feels and tastes nothing like meat.
Just so you know, one of the
It's not right.
one of the
It ain't right.
projects that we're working on at the University of Stanford, it's in the IT division, is we're working directly with YouTube, and I'm working on a new. It's going to be deployed across YouTube, and it actually only applies to our channel. And when Link says something like that, and if you comment, I totally see where Link's coming from. I do that, you are banned from YouTube forever.
You're not.
Yeah, and you have to watch everything on MySpace. Okay?
But we agree.
And I also eat lasagna with a spoon.
Lasagna is for kids. Why was lasagna never for kids? It is, right?
Well, lasagna probably wouldn't be on a kid's menu. Ravioli would be.
So much better.
Oh,
That's bland and stupid and
I gotta get my fork for that. That is so good.
well, I'm finally getting old.
That's no Boyardee.
Oh yeah.
Please don't stab anything before the 3, 2, 1. It's very important.
I know.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm old.
First time I've gotten old, and I'm standing by it.
That is good. One of the things about kids, they can be picky, and that's why we wrote a book called Spaghetti Head and Chicken Fingers.
Here it is.
It's a silly story for the picky and non-picky kid in your life. And you can get it right now at mythicalbooks.com.
Get it.
Up next, we
you
have
can pre-order it. Sorry.
Pre-order it.
Pre-order it.
Sorry.
Nesquik. We have Nesquik.
That's quick.
And we have Ensure Plus.
Oh. Ensure Plus. Just look at how.
Much more you get as a child.
Why can't things look fun for old people? Because they can't see.
No, because they don't trust it. So what happens when you give an old person something that looks like candy is they start toking on it, and all their kids and their grandkids get mad at them. Grandma, you can't have that. You'll die.
It's got to look like something that you got from Stanford.
Yes, that's right, Link. Now you're catching on.
Come on.
I think we should start with this.
Is this what you had the grand idea of us drinking every day for lunch when we were working
No.
out of that basement in Lillington so
No.
we wouldn't have to leave?
We didn't. It was. I think he was Slim Fast. We had a bunch of back in like the early aughts when we were working out of that basement in Lillington.
We had cases of Slim Fast.
You were trying to like soylent the situation.
No,
You were
yeah.
like, no
And it
time
was the
for
only-
eating. We must
No.
just.
Yes.
It wasn't to lose weight.
We
It was
would
just
we
to
would
keep
work
going.
through lunch, and then we would also spend one night every week. We would work really late and then get up in the morning and keep working. That was back when we edited. You know,
Yeah.
boy, that was hard.
This tastes good.
And so we needed all that Slim Fast to just keep going.
We were miserable too. It was his idea.
Yeah. But you gotta admit, the alternatives to Slim Fast in Lillington weren't that great.
No.
You can only have Hardee's so many times.
16 grams of protein, 350 calories, 27 minerals and vitamins. This is good. I mean, how many minerals and vitamins in this?
Good in what sense?
It tastes good. It's got good things for you. It's complete,
I think
balanced
I
nutrition.
wouldn't
It
say
says it on the
it's-
front.
I would say that it tastes nutritious. It's not going to be anywhere as good as this. No way. This is just straight up.
It tastes nutritious? You don't like it, huh?
No, I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying that it's got.
Well, when you say it tastes nutritious, that hurts a little bit.
Yeah, it actually has what? Hold on. The flavor profile on Nesquik is not bad. 14 grams of protein versus 16.
The flavor profile.
That's not what he meant.
You know, whatever.
The-
Hey, one of the things we found at the University of Stanford is that you can say flavor profile and it means nutrition facts. And the average person won't call you out. But apparently,
Remember when we did that Nesquik episode and we had a mariachi band in the old studio? And also, I don't remember what
yeah.
the campaign
Will
was.
it double
but-
awesome?
Yes. And Enzo, you turn on a fan and blew Enzo's ears up and it worked.
yes.
What a cute boy.
That was a quality campaign. Will it
Yeah.
double awesome? Now,
We were in a bounce house.
what?
That's too good.
This has 81 added sugars, whereas this has 21 and it's smaller. This is more calories. This is less calories.
Yeah, it's supposed to fortify you, but
This has more fat. This has less fat.
yeah, but old people need all this stuff, man.
They both have
niacin,
almost the same amount of fiber.
They have
1
so
gram.
many other things. Selenium, copper. Old people need that copper,
Old
man.
people don't need copper.
Iodine, chloride. I guess all this is good.
It's not enough.
Yeah,
Old people need more than 30% of their manganese.
I've heard enough. I've heard enough. And I know what I'm doing.
2, 1.
I just think.
I'm sticking with the
I
younger
just
on
think
this.
I trust it. I trust it.
I don't trust it. It's deceptive. It's small and it's more calories. Makes me a little bit frightened.
Up next, you have a PB&J versus an egg salad sandwich.
How often do you just make one of these for yourself?
Very, very rarely.
I never make them, but they're so good. I just know I'm gonna every once in a while get one on this show.
Yeah.
You know, not too much time goes by with us not having a PB&J.
I mean, it is very childhood coded. So you start to feel like maybe it's not for me.
Well, we recently went into a place of business, and there was a businesswoman, and she had her lunch, and it was an Uncrustable.
That's right. But it was an Uncrustable, which is like even kidsier version of this, which was strange.
And it was raspberry. Mm-hmm. Did you notice that?
Uncrustables come all the way back around. It's that thing that adults can just have a guilty pleasure for. Woo! That's a good looking egg salad sandwich.
This is egg salad. Oh, let me just say a little something about this.
pretty.
One of our studies at the University of Stanford, we found that at Stanford University, which is in California, renowned university,
Yes.
more well known,
Oh.
we found that they have an egg salad sandwich in their grab and go section of their cafeteria.
You're studying the school that does better studies?
Yes.
And that's all you're
Well,
getting.
we're trying to take our cues.
I really want a lot of black pepper on this, but I do love the fact that we got some green stuff in there. Made famous by 7-Elevens in Japan, and me talking about it.
Yep. Not a
All
huge,
the fun of a sandwich
not a huge fan of
with
it.
the smell of eggs. I usually like these. But something about eating it right after
Right
that
after a PB&J is the problem.
makes it taste bad.
That's just something I'm gonna send that to
Like
my
this
colleagues.
is spit outable.
Yeah.
Don't do that, then this.
In fact, I got to do this just to not remember that.
Yeah. Why is it? I mean, I never would have understood. Ah,
This is so much better.
is it tainted?
Regular.
It's
Okay.
regular. It's not tainted.
It's regular.
I would
Okay.
like the tainted egg salad sandwich.
I wanted to
But
love
you're,
this.
you're
because
not taking that into account, are you?
I lo-
like,
I
are
have-
you?
I
You have to?
We're the
Okay.
peanut butter boys. If peanut butter ruins it,
Sure.
Yeah.
you know, we always have peanut butter on the breath.
3, 2, 1.
So we got to go with this, even though I'm sad about it.
And finally, a perfect 1-to-1: Sour Patch Kids versus Bruleed Grapefruit.
Bruleed grapefruit.
Never heard of it. So it's got sugar syrup and it's torched.
I mean, grapefruit brulee is my niece's name.
Brulee is not a bad
Yeah.
niece name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call her GF. I mean, GB. I don't know why I thought brulee started with an F. I think it does.
Silent.
It does. It has a silent F.
It's like knife.
Yeah.
Let's do this first. Don't do that.
I've already touched it.
No, just put it to
I'll
the
set it
side.
aside.
Okay, we need to go for this first. And we don't have the special alligator nose grapefruit.
My mama never told me about the
Spoon.
special spoon, so I just always did this and just popped it like that. I mean, it still works.
Never heard of brulee though.
Look at that.
I mean, it's like a honeycomb thing coming off. My Aunt Vicky would tear into one of these, and she would
You just put sugar over the top?
put sugar over the
Yeah.
top. But
That's
she
what my
wouldn't
mama did.
brulee it. She didn't like use the torch.
Yeah. They didn't know about bruleeing. My mom didn't know about
I'm
bruleeing.
obliterating this.
Well, yeah.
I can't.
How many
it's
hands do you
stuck.
need?
I need a special spoon. All right, I
Hold
got.
on. You also didn't separate it. Look,
I don't know how to do it.
you want me to do it for you? Look. We come in there, you grab it, and you pop it. Pops right out. See that? Perfect.
But
Just
then
like that.
but then it's got the skin on it.
What are you talking about?
That white stuff.
Just eat it. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. What do you mean the skin? Come on, man. Quit thinking about the food so much and eat it.
Woo! I don't think it needs the sugar. I think when you
That's
get to
good.
be an adult, you need to go full adult, no sugar. You just need to have that bitterness,
I don't know about that.
that adult bitterness.
Because I guess there is already sugar in it. Regular fruit sugar. Okay, these are just Sour Patch Kids.
It's like a slap to the face, but inside of your face.
And it's healthy for you. Vitamin C. Others.
Iodine.
Other things.
Yeah.
But vitamin C, I know. I've read that study.
Those are good. Everything's good about these except that mascot.
Now, you haven't asked me once when I've been doing all this studying. I mean, we went to school together, and the fact that I have another degree from another place, it seems like that would be a surprise to you.
No, I just figured it's when I've been napping.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
That's what I mean, what do you do when I nap?
Online class.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Stanford. Is it Stanford with an M? Be honest.
It's the University of Stanford with 2 N's. And some people do think it's an M sometimes from a distance.
How are we making this decision independently?
Well, did you just answer your own question?
I'm just
3,
trying to make the decision.
2, 1.
Oh, we're both going to old man.
That's very good.
Why did you do that?
I love the taste, man. And I love the fact that it comes out of there so clean.
These stick in my
Okay.
teeth.
That means the tie is scored. So I think maybe that means that you can both be forever young and forever old always?
Mission accomplished.
Already happening. Thanks for coming and sharing this video.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Megan. This is Oliver. And that was Owen. And we're from Utah. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality. Woo!
Owen was like, I didn't sign a release.
Stay positive, Mom. I know it's tough. I know it's tough to be a mom of a little baby and you feel isolated. And, you're giving all of yourself to this being that's now taken over your world. You're doing great.
That's great. That's great. We also want to say that we appreciate another group of people besides moms, and that is people who have met Tony Hawk and seen an actual hawk in the same 24-hour period.
Yeah. Actually, a lot more than moms of young kids. Actually.
right.
If we were to rank the two.
Click the top link to watch us decide which pants trends should return in Good Mythical More.
Pre-order our kids' book, Spaghetti Head and Chicken Fingers, now at mythicalbooks.com.